guys, welcome to another episode of Pro Skalp. As you know, my name is Paul, Mr. SMP, as my friends call me, the man behind the dot. Today's topic is simple. It's been requested by a few of you guys. It's basically who can get SMP treatment, or who should get SMP treatment. Who are the type of people that will come and see us at our clinic. So it's really, to be fair, the best way to put it is really anyone. I know that's a bit sort of generic to say that, but when I think about it, you can be anyone. You can be a male or a female. It obviously depends on your certain circumstances. So, for example, it'll depend on what is the condition you come to see us with. So it's mainly going to be guys that come to see us. So we have a lot of guys coming to see us that are obviously going bald. That is the primary people, the primary category of people that we actually see on a daily basis. It's guys that are between the ages of normally early to mid-20s, all the way through up into whatever age, 60, 70, whatever age it may be. These guys have been balding all their lives. Now, there's a number of different hair loss treatments on the market, as you know. However, I believe I've seen a lot of bodged up hair loss treatments, and they look terrible, to say the least, and we have to rectify those problems ourselves, which can be another video altogether. So, who should have SMP? Well, mainly it's guys that go bald. Guys that are thin in hair, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're fully bald like I was. As you can see, I was fully bald, so I had hair coming around here, around the sides, and all this top bit here was obviously, it was thinning, it was not growing. And in the end, that's why, obviously, that light's not great here. It's quite bright because I've got sort of downlighters shining on my head. But basically, guys that are going fully bald on the top of the head, they're the ones we see the most. It's guys that are having a full head treatment done. However, there's guys that have the crown going, which is the bit at the back. They have an area of the crown going, and what they want to do is shave the hair down a little bit shorter, and we can work on this crown and create density and thickness and make it look like it's gone, and sort of, disguise that area so it's not as prevalent. So, and then there's all different stages from this sort of crown area all the way through to, as I say, a full head of hair. Now, they're mainly the clients that we see a lot of the time. That is mainly the clients. However, we do see ladies. We see lots of ladies that come in, heaven forbid, they're going through a terrible time. They're having thinning hair problems. They've washed their hair. They've been bleaching it all their lives. They've been using hair colours that haven't agreed. Certain treatments haven't agreed, and they come in to see us. And we have to try and, what we do is we try and add density and thickness underneath their current hair, and it gives it an illusion that they've got thicker hair. I mean, if you get closer up to these people, obviously you won't be able to tell a little bit if you were really looking closely. However, the majority of our clients, they come in, we work on them over a period of time, ladies especially, and the great thing is, obviously, in our clinic we have got female SMP artists, so they deal with the ladies themselves because they have that sort of relationship, and they can sort of relate to this issue being a female. So we do get a lot of females in. Don't get me wrong. There's females from all walks of life come to see us with different degrees of problems to do with hair loss, and we can do what we can to try and rectify or try and make the situation a little bit better, so it gives them a bit more confidence when they're going out with their friends, relatives, family. So you've got mainly men, and you've got women. Now, the point is, we have different degrees of men and women that have other problems within the hair loss sort of category, and they could be people who suffer from alopecia. Now, it's a very sad sort of condition people have. It's when people come to see me with alopecia, or I spoke to them, I do find it's sort of heartbreaking, the fact that they've got this condition, it isn't going to go away, and they're very conscious about it. A lot of these people wear baseball caps, or headwear, because they're so upset about the condition. So we get them in, we have a look at it, we assess it, we do some a consultation with them, and there is a way we can rectify it, a little bit like what we do with the men's side, where we'll shave the head down, and obviously we've got the patches of hair, and we'll work on the areas around there, and then we'll lightly scatter into that patch and work out again. And we have density in the areas there's no hair, we leave density out where there is the patches of hair, and so forth and so on. And we give them people an illusion of a full head of hair. Alright, maybe shaven like I've got, but it's a full illusion of head of hair, and you feel a lot better and not as conscious. So there is that, obviously, scenario. And then the other scenario we do get, guys, is we do get a lot of people that have had maybe some sort of incident, a little bit of an accident, or something's happened, and they found themselves getting a sort of scar, some big, some little, small scars on the head, and they obviously are bald, or they shave the hair, and it's very noticeable because you can see it under the hair. And obviously the problem as well is, when you sort of do have an accident and you do scar the head in a pretty bad way, you tend to find no hair grows out of that area, then it's scar tissue. Scar tissue, there can't be hair growing out of the scar tissue. So what we have to do is we have to try and blend that in. We work to blend that in so that we blend the scar in with the current hair flow. We don't go over the top. If it's a shaved head, we can actually do it when we're doing the shaved head. They have to sign to say we want to do the scar. There's a bit more involved with the scar, so it's a little bit more expensive. However, if you want to lose that scar when we're doing the SMP, we can blend it in so it's not as noticeable. However, there is some guys that come and see us and they turn around and say, no, I like your scar, it's been with me, it's a part of me past, I don't want to lose that, it's a part of my chapter of life, so leave that. However, do the SMP treatment, but leave the scar. So, clients come to see us, men, women, alopecia clients, men and women, and also men and women come see us with scars. And there's a lot of other little issues and little sort of quirky clients that come and see us for other little issues and problems, and they could be sort of rectifying, as I say, bodged hair transplants or something along that line, where we have to sort of get involved then with trying to sort out the mess that's been made. Yet again, another video talking about that in the future. But guys, DM me. I know you've been asking me. There's some guys emailed me through the business email saying, what type of people would you have? What type of age? Guys, the same as like a tattoo that you get on your arm. As long as you're of the age of 18, you're given consent, and then the treatment is able to be performed. You can be man, you can be woman. Come and see us if you've got like you say, a medical problem where the hair loss is incurred because of it, and get in with a consultation with me. Speak to the guys in the clinic, get booked in, and let's see if we can help you out. There is no discriminative measures here, black, white, man, woman, it doesn't matter. We treat all clients, all races, and obviously all conditions, if we can actually do the right work to obviously generate the right results at the end. Pro Skalp guys, we're here to change lives. We're here to breathe confidence back into people. We're here to give people their hairline back. We're here to make people happy, and hopefully they'll tell their friends and relatives, and we do a good job. Thanks for watching, guys. It's always a pleasure. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell button if you want to see more content, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.